Welcome back to this video tutorial. We can discuss some more program regarding array in this video. Okay, here we have an array named as A and is used for storing integer numbers and can store a maximum of 10 numbers. But here we are going to specify the number of elements we need to enter in our array for performing the remaining task. Okay, we can specify how many number we need to enter now in this array. For that, here we have a command. We can give command like this: enter the number of elements of the array. Then the user can enter the number of elements we need to enter into our array. Okay, for that here we have a particular variable lim in which we can store the number of elements or limit of the elements that we need to enter into this array. But the limit should always be less than or equal to 10. Why? Because this array capacity, maximum capacity is 10. We can enter a maximum of 10 number and we can enter any number of elements in this that is less than or equal to 10. Right? So after that we can enter how many numbers? Here we have already given the number of elements we need to enter into our array. So using that limit, we can start the iteration. I from 0, I less than limit, I plus plus. First, here it is for reading one by one different numbers and storing that numbers into different index location of our array. After that, using this loop with printf statement, we can display the elements. Okay, now I am going to execute this, and here it is the command for entering the limit of our array. I am going to enter only 5 numbers in this array. That means the limit is 5. The maximum capacity of this array is 10. But I am going to enter only 5 numbers. So the last 5 numbers are already initialized with value 0, which is available as such there. So now I am going to enter the 5 different values: 4, 8, 6, 7, 3. Okay, 4, 8, 6, 7, 3, which is displayed here. Right. Now I am going to make certain changes in this program. Like, I am going to start the iteration from 1, I from 1, I less than or equal to limit. Here also I am going to display from the index value 1, I less than or equal to limit. Is it possible to read the same 5 numbers and store into this array using this index value starting from 1? What's the difference? I from 1 to less than or equal to limit. Suppose this limit value is 5. Then how many numbers we can read? We can read a value and first store it into a location a of 1, second in a of 2, third in a of 3, a of 4, a of 5. Here it is the condition I less than or equal to limit. So we can store into location, index location 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 5. Whenever the I value becomes 6, it automatically skips this loop. Okay, but is it possible to start an array index from 1? Is it possible? Now we can check. Okay, here it is the same command. I am going to enter the same number as the limit 5. Now I am going to enter the same numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 numbers are displayed here. So we can start the indexing from anywhere. From this particular example, it is clear that the starting iteration or the indexing of an array is always not equal to 0. We can start from any number. But default value of array index, the starting array index is by default it is taken as 0. But we can specify different starting index value for our array like this. Okay, so keep in mind the default array index starting location is taken as 0. That means a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, etc. But we can change if we need. like I from 1 to I less than or equal to limit means a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, etc. That means here in this particular case the array index starting from value 1. This is also valid case, right? Okay. Now we can make certain changes, or here it is the case of entering different numbers into array. Now we can make certain changes in this program in order to find the sum of elements of this array. So for getting the sum value, we need to declare another variable sum. We can initialize this sum value as 0. So after reading these values, we can simply display this, and after we can include one statement inside this for getting the sum of elements of our array. How it possible? Sum equal to sum plus a of I. Okay. Is it possible to enter the statement inside this loop or this loop? Is it valid? It is correct, because while displaying the elements, it automatically calculate the sum or accumulate the sum into this particular variable. Add the previous sum value with the new value of our array, and finally while exiting this loop, the sum variable actually hold the sum of the entire elements of our array. So after exiting from this, we can display like this: printf sum of array equal to %d, that is the variable in which the sum is accumulated is the sum, right? Okay, now we can check if it possible to include this particular statement inside this for loop. I'm going to enter the limit as 4, and the values are 1, 2, 3 and 4. The 1, 2, 3, 4 are displayed here, and sum of array of elements equal to 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10. Okay, so this is the program. Now it is for calculating the sum of elements of an array. Now we can include this sum calculating statement in the in this particular loop. Is it valid? It is also valid, because while entering each of the elements that we want to store into our array, at the same time, before going to the next iteration, here it accumulate the sum value. That means previous sum value is get added with the newly entered array element. Now we can check the result again. Going to enter the same limit for 1, 2, 3 and 4. So again, this is the valid case. Sum of array elements equal to the same result 10. Okay, so this is the program for finding sum of elements of a given array. Now we can change this program again in order to find the sum of corresponding elements of two different array and accumulate the result into the second array. How it possible? In order to perform that, we need to declare two different array. One is A and another is B. Both are integer array with the same capacity here, and at the limit enter the elements of first array. Okay, first array. So I am going to enter the array elements here in A first. Okay, after that we can copy this and again paste here. Print enter the elements of which array? We are going to enter the elements of second array, I from 1, I less than this limit, I plus plus scan of %d. Now going to enter the elements in B. And our task is to find the sum of corresponding elements of two array and store it into any one of this, or replace the value of any one of the array. Now I am going to replace the content of B array with the sum of elements of corresponding position of these two different array. So again, Control C, going to V. For I equal to 1, I less than limit, I plus plus, going to change the statement like this. B of I equal to A of I plus B of I. Right? What is the meaning? The ith location of array B is replaced with sum of corresponding ith location of A and B. Okay. After that, we can display the sum value which is available in array B. Now we can remove the statement. Okay. Now we can execute this. So enter the elements of our array, going to enter 4. Enter the elements of first array 1, 2, 3 and 4. Enter the elements of second array. I am going to enter the same elements 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this one plus this one, the result is 2 here. That means the B array first location is replaced with B of 1 is replaced with the sum value 2. This one is added with this one. Here it is 2. Second, B of 2, that is A of 2 plus B of 2, which is replaced in B of 2, that is 4 here. 4 is displayed. Again, this 3 is added with this 3. Now it is 6 displayed here, and this 4 is added with this 4, and this 8 is displayed here. Okay, so this is a particular case for finding the sum of corresponding elements of two different array. Okay, thank you.